There are many ways to determine which snake is the most venomous of them all. Some say that it's the sheer volume of venom the snake has in reserve that should be the criteria. If that's the case, then the Central African Gaboon viper should be top of this list, with a whopping 2,400 milligrams of venom. However, I disagree with this. For this list, we're going to rank the snakes according to the lethality of their venom. This is measured by the LD50 scale, which just means how much venom in milligrams is enough to kill 1 kilogram of mice. That would, in turn, translate to how much venom would be fatal for an average human. That would be about 62 kilograms, or 136.7 pounds. Let's take the speckled brown snake, for example. This guy has 6 milligrams of venom at any given time. Its LD50 rate is 0.36 milligrams per kilogram. So it would take around 22.32 milligrams of venom to kill an average man. In short, this snake is venomous, but given the tiny amount of venom that it has and the level of its toxicity, it's not really lethal. Got it? Good. Without further ado, let's rank the 15 most venomous snakes in the world today. Number 15. The Indochinese spitting cobra. Like its name suggests, this cobra will spit its venom at an enemy's eyes when defending itself. The venom will cause stinging, burning, pain, and sometimes even blindness. However, they do bite, and when they do, they're going to inject a lethal dose of their own venom. It only takes 15.5 milligrams of its venom to be fatal, and given that these guys have 738 milligrams of this toxic liquid in reserve, just one of these snakes is capable of killing up to 47 people. Number 14. The monocled cobra. Coming in at a very close number 14 is the monocled cobra, so named because of the circular pattern at the back of its hood, which resembles a monocle. The lethal dose of its venom is 14.88 milligrams, so it's definitely deadly. It also packs enough venom to kill up to 50 people. The major toxin found in the venom of a monocled cobra is the postsynaptic neurotoxin, cobratoxin, which can interfere with nerve transmission. This can lead to necrosis, paralysis, and ultimately, if not treated, to respiratory failure or even cardiac arrest. Number 13. The forest cobra. The forest cobra, also called the black cobra and black and white-lipped cobra, is native to Africa, mostly the central and western parts of the continent. It is the largest true cobra species with a length of up to 3.1 meters. Not only large, but venomous as well. Only 13.95 milligrams of its venom can prove lethal. It also carries enough venom to kill a staggering 79 people. Number 12. The tiger rattlesnake. Coming in at number 12 is the first North American snake in our list, the tiger rattlesnake. This species of rattler can be found from south-central Arizona to Sonora, Mexico. They have the smallest heads of all rattlesnakes, but also have quite a large rattle. Small head aside, its venom is highly toxic. With a lethal dose of 13.2 milligrams, this snake may not carry enough venom to kill a man, but children and the elderly are highly susceptible. This species' venom is considered the most toxic of all rattlesnakes, and contains a myotoxin known to cause muscle necrosis. Number 11. The black-banded sea krait. At a lethal dose of 12.4 milligrams, this snake carries just enough venom to be deadly, but that's still enough to land the number 11 spot on our list. It lives on coral reefs in the eastern Indian and western Pacific Oceans. It gets its common name from the dark, vertical bars that streak an otherwise white body. Banded sea kraits are active predators that specialize on hunting eels, which they're able to locate by snaking through crevices and cracks in the reef. They paralyze their prey with powerful venom and swallow it whole. Number 10. The northern Philippine cobra. The toxicity level of this snake's venom is actually exactly the same as that black-banded sea krait, but we have to give the northern Philippine cobra the edge because while the sea krait barely has enough venom to kill one man, this guy packs enough lethal juice for 20 people. These snakes are native to the northern regions of the Philippines. It has a fairly stocky build, and adult snakes are uniformly light to medium brown, while the juveniles tend to be a darker brown in color. They are also the last cobras you're going to see on this list, thus making them the most venomous cobras in the world. Number 9. The saw-scaled viper. At an average length of only 1 to 3 feet, saw-scaled vipers are one of the smallest snakes on this list. But that doesn't make them the least venomous. It's aggressive and hard to spot. It's common to parts of the world that are densely populated by humans. It also has a very potent venom. Toxins in the venom can break down the membranes that line our blood vessels and max out our ability to clot, leading to catastrophic bleeding. Just 9.36 milligrams of this snake's venom is fatal, and it carries enough venom to do away with 8 people. Good thing they don't strike immediately. When it does feel threatened, it'll rub its scales together, making a sound akin to a saw, which gave it its name. Number 8. The Mainland Tiger Snake. The Mainland tiger snake is a highly venomous snake species found in the southern regions of Australia, including its coastal islands such as Tasmania. Just how venomous are they, though? Well, very. 7.44 milligrams of its potent venom will kill a fully grown man easily. Tiger snake's venom possesses potent neurotoxins, coagulants, and myotoxins, as well as hamalozians. Symptoms of a bite include localized pain in the foot and neck region, tingling, numbness, and sweating, followed by a fairly rapid onset of breathing difficulties and paralysis. Number 7. The Beaked Sea Snake. The beaked sea snake is also known as hook-nosed and valacaten sea snake. It is considered as one of the most venomous marines in the world. They live in shallow waters with muddy or sandy bottoms that are found over mudflats in estuaries and at river mouths. You can see a beaked sea snake in Arabian Gulf, Gulf of Oman, Indian Ocean, and Western Pacific Ocean. They can actually be found as far as the oceans of Australia and Papua New Guinea. They are aggressive and venomous. Not really a good combination for us. Add to that fact that just 6.97 milligrams of its venom is enough to kill a man, it's no wonder that they're responsible for the most fatal sea snake bites in Australia. Number 6. The Coastal Taipan. Often referred to as Australia's most dangerous snake, the coastal taipan comes equipped with the venom that makes it live up to its reputation. A fatal dose of this snake's venom is only 6.5 milligrams, and it packs enough venom to cause 135 fatalities. The coastal taipan can be found in a variety of different habitats. It can be found in warm, wetter temperature to tropical coastal regions, in monsoon forests, wet and dry forests and woodlands, and in natural and artificial grassy areas, including grazing paddocks and disused rubbish tips. They are quite a problem in Queensland, Australia, where they came to live like that in vast sugarcane fields. Number 5. The Taiwanese KRAIT. The many-banded krait, also known as the Taiwanese krait or the Chinese krait, is a venomous species of snake found in much of central and southern China and Southeast Asia. They are timid and placid snakes. However, if threatened, they may strike from multiple directions and usually do so without warning signs. During the day, many banded kraits usually hide under stones or in holes. They're most active at night. A dose of 5.58 milligrams of this snake's venom will prove fatal, so needless to say, immediate medical attention is needed. Number 4. The Yellow-Bellied Sea Snake. The yellow-bellied sea snake is the most widespread snake species on Earth. It is found throughout the Indian and Pacific Oceans and from the eastern coast of Africa to the western coast of Central America. Unique among sea snakes, the yellow-bellied sea snake usually lives completely out at sea, crisscrossing the ocean by riding the ocean currents. When you come across one of these out in the open ocean, swim away as fast as you can. 4.15 milligrams of its venom is enough to kill a man. It carries enough venom for just one bite, but it only needs one bite to be fatal. Number 3. The DUBOIS Sea Snake. This Australian serpent is the most venomous snake out there, and one of the top 3 most dangerous snakes in the world. How dangerous could it be? Well, get this. 2.7 milligrams of its venom is fatal. The good news is it doesn't have enough venom to be fatal, at just 0.7 milligrams. Still, a bite in the open sea from this snake is still extremely dangerous. Although predominantly found in Australia, they can also be found in the seas around Papua New Guinea and New Caledonia. They live at depths of up to 260 feet deep in coral reef flats, sandy and silty sediments which contain seaweed, invertebrates, and corals or sponges that can serve as shelter. Now it's time for the day's best pick. This snake is single-handedly responsible for the most number of snakebite-related deaths there. Now just what snake is it though? Find out next with number 2. The Eastern Brown Snake. Fast-moving, aggressive, and known for their bad temper, eastern brown snakes, together with other browns, are responsible for more deaths every year in Australia than any other group of snakes. Not only is their venom ranked as the second most toxic of any land snake in the world, they thrive in populated areas, particularly on farms and rural areas with mice. If disturbed, the eastern brown raises its body off the ground, winding into an S-shape, mouth gaping open and ready to strike. Its venom causes progressive paralysis and stops the blood from clotting, which may take many doses of anti-venom to reverse. Reportedly, victims actually collapse within a few minutes. A single one of these snakes can carry enough venom to kill 67 humans, and just 2.26 milligrams of this snake's venom is enough to kill a man. Before we move on, do me a favor. My analytics show that only about 15% of you watching are actually subscribed. Come on guys, what's up with that? Can you guys please hit the subscribe button? You guys watch my videos every day anyway, so you might as well subscribe and keep up to date with every video we put out. Number 1. The Inland Taipan. The undisputed king of all venomous snakes is the Inland Taipan. With a lethal dose of 0.62 milligrams, it has the most toxic venom of any land snake in the world. But believe it or not, there's never been a single recorded human fatality from a bite of this snake. It is a large snake, after growing to 6.5 feet in length. If provoked to defend itself, the Inland Taipan flattens the body into low S-shaped curves with the head pointing straight at the perceived threat. More often than not, if approached, it will retreat into shelter. The venom of the Inland Taipan is by far the most potent venom of any land snake in the world. In fact, it's about 50 times more toxic than the venom of the Indian cobra. The venom is actually a powerful cocktail of enzymes and other agents that paralyze nerve endings, destroy muscle tissue, and cause severe bleeding. Do you agree with our rankings? Let us know down below in the comments. Also, make sure to check out the channel's other amazing videos. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Later, everybody.